I think the perception is that we spend a lot of time together and that we have this very balanced life where we're doing that, which isn't actually the reality. I mean, the reality is that I've been working very hard over the last 5 to 6 years to build this business. What are the challenges for you in regards to doing life with me, and how, because I think one of the questions people ask a lot is because they know or sort of see the amount of work that I do and what that requires. And so the question is always like, oh, where are the sacrifices? Like, you can't have this life that you're living and also have this well-rounded family life. And to which I always answer, actually, no, I don't. Like, that is something that I have to work on a lot. So what is your experience of that when it comes to our relationship and maybe even just the family and all of that?
Well, I think one of the misconceptions about balance, right, is that I think people go, oh, well, that means every day needs to be perfectly balanced. You know, oh, I'm going to 4 hours here, 4 hours here, 4 hours here. Every week is perfectly balanced. We might go a week and not have much family time, but think about like when we've been to Rayavadi and been to Thailand and traveled the world, and we, you know, there's balance happens in a weird way, and especially for us, we live our lives very mystically guided, very divinely guided, we follow synchronicities. You know, this life for all of us, I think, has just been incredible. Balanced, you know, I think balanced is sort of bullshit. That's my experience. I've never experienced balance in the way, like, I think that's just crazy to even think that each day is going to be balanced. We're going to have 2 hours romantic time, 2 hours exercise time, 8 hours of work, That's just not.
Yeah.
So I think letting go of those old concept, you know, the 50s family, what it's supposed to look like, you know, the Leave It to Beaver family, that's not us, and that's not our, it's not our generation, it's not our relationship, it's not who we are. So
yeah, I mean, I think for me, I don't ever feel in balance, ever.
Yeah, right.
So, and that is, you know, something that I'm pretty forthcoming with, but I think it's interesting because I think that people's perception is that we are actually quite balanced in how we live our life because they see, you know, social media and our posts. And so I think the perception is that we spend a lot of time together and that we have this very balanced life where we're doing that, which isn't actually the reality. I mean, the reality is that I've been working very hard over the last 5 to 6 years to build this business, and that has required a lot of sacrifice of you, of the family.